I can't just put this shit in your hand, man, and let you do it. You don't give a fuck about these people. You ain't never even heard my song. You just want to make the money. You see the numbers.
Right.
You don't give a you putting random ass people on my tour because the numbers they doing and this shit don't even make sense.
It don't even make sense. Yeah.
Who is this girl?
Yeah, motherfuckers walking out with football helmets and shit.
I don't even know.
I told you.
You see what I'm saying? But
damn, that's towards Ari Lennox. Said, who is this girl? Joe Budden threw his little shot towards her. Cause y'all know she was kind of blaming Rod Wave, and it seemed like they ain't really got no relationship. That just came from the touring company that just randomly did that. He didn't ask for her personally, it seemed like, to come on the tour. Damn. Oh man, so this one right here for the Rod Wave fans out there. All right, so you about to do a reaction, and he got an album about to drop. He's going on tour, but also right now he's being sued from a previous touring company for whatever reason. We're gonna talk about some details on that, and also Rod Wave's explanation of that situation. Also, as y'all heard in the intro, man, we're gonna tap into Rod Wave speaking about the Ari Lennox situation for the first time. It was a lot of people giving backlash to Dreamville at a point in time for her joining that tour. She said it wasn't Dreamville, it was her idea after being offered by Rod, but Rod said he didn't offer her that opportunity. On the JBP, he blamed that on the touring company that he's being sued by. So I'm gonna catch y'all up with that storyline. Man, let's go ahead and buckle up tight and let's get to it, all right? So Rod Wave is an artist that's been doing arenas for the past few years, selling out the tours, been doing an amazing job. He sells very well, always selling at least 100K. He does his thing. He's killing it. He's killing it, and he has his niche audience. He's not talked about a lot, but he does have his niche audience that rocks with him no matter what. Rod Wave is a wave, even though people don't want to acknowledge it. But he doesn't always go with Live Nation for his promoters, for his tours. Sometimes he takes chances on different people. Before, I believe he was doing AMG, but recently he was sued by Grizzly Touring, okay? So Grizzly Touring is suing him, and this what this breakdown from XXL says. It says, Rod Wave is facing a $27 million lawsuit for abruptly canceling his last lap tour in January. In January, Rod abruptly canceled the tour after only 26 shows, citing production issues. According to the lawsuit, Rod earned $29 million from the show he performed, but has refused to pay Grizzly $27 million and some change. They are allegedly owed for the canceled concerts. They also claim Rod is promoting an upcoming tour through his own touring company. Grizzly is suing Rod for multiple forms of breach of contract and unjust enrichment. XXL has reached out to Rod Wave's team for comment. All right, so he is releasing a new album. Say he just turned in the album. Also announced a redemption tour, doing what they said and getting his own shit going through his own company. So on the Joe Budden podcast, he addresses these things. Let's see what he got to say over here with the JBP.
Nigga want to work you. Nigga want you to get on stage 35 times and goddamn, and they up shit up and just, how the you gonna sell a ticket without us talking about it?
Right.
I'm just saying though, like, just for example, if goddamn Bob Dylan was on stage and he got a contract with somebody and they say, all right, we're gonna do 35 cities, we're gonna give you $42 million, we're gonna give you a dub up front. Okay, Bob Dylan get on stage and shit up. So now, Bob, you supposed to been on tour from October, November, and December. This shit done changed, man. We got October, November, December, January, and February, cause we can't do this shit in time. We got to figure this shit out. You think this nigga Bob Dylan finna just sit out there, buses and jets and hotels and till y'all figure it out?
Nah.
And then Bob Dylan, little niece called him and said, "Oh, you gonna be back in my city tomorrow?" And you don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be well.
That's crazy.
And guess what? If you don't, guess who people are attacking? You.
Yeah, it's your fault.
They're attacking Bob Dylan. What the fuck?
You definitely schooling everybody right now.
All right, so that was explained much better than the way that he explained it before. Like, to be honest, y'all, I might cut out everything before this part because you're just seeing this right here. Because he explained it before and it was all over the place. He was probably upset, but that explains it a lot. They was doing horrible janky business. They was canceling tour dates that he agreed to and they paid him for. But they was canceling and rescheduling it for dates further out from the window that they agreed upon. He's like, what the I didn't agree to this shit. Why you canceling, rescheduling these things? I didn't agree to this shit. You guys messed up on your end when it came to your obligations to, the dates that we agreed with. Y'all messed it up. Y'all screwed it up. So what the hell? How y'all gonna try to, sue me for this? I took the L for not being able to do those dates and my fans being upset with me because I wasn't able to show up because y'all bad business the way y'all doing things. But y'all just can't just go ahead and just schedule me outside of our terms of agreement.
You definitely are.
It's true, man. It's the business, man. Now people on TikTok talking about fuck Bob Dylan. Bob, like what?
Bob's like, what I did to this motherfucker?
Rod, you gotta talk more, man. Rod, you gotta show this side. You gotta show this side, and I think your fans will love to just hear you say a lot of this shit because a lot of people just feeding off of your music. They don't know that. Yeah. Like I didn't know. Yeah. Like my impression was, fire artist. But all the shit you saying, man.
I wanted to beat you. That's another reason I took this.
There's a reason why I'm the go-to handyman in my house. Just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. I'm not one of those guys who calls AAA the second a tire loses. If I'm on the side of the road, I'm not waiting around and filming a pray for me Instagram story. I'm popping the trunk and handling it. I fix what I can. I put things together myself. I'm stubborn like that. But even I know my limits. Because I'll change a tire, but I will not walk into a courtroom talking about your honor. I watched 3 YouTube videos, man. I think I got this. Nah, Morgan & Morgan has over 1,000 attorneys in more than 100 offices and $25 billion recovered for more than 500,000 people. Somebody got offered $350,000. Morgan & Morgan turned that into $12 million. Submitting a claim takes less time than arguing with someone about it. You can click the link in my description, type your info, done. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. Change your own tire if you want to, but when it comes to that money, let the pros handle it. Alright, so they talk more about the touring process right here.
When you realize what your tour tickets look like. That's
when I realized, and what's so crazy about that?
When you realize what your tour tickets look like. That's
when I realized, and what's so crazy about that shit? Like the tour ticket shit, so crazy because I could tell the people, hey, I want to sell this ticket for $55, $85. They could do whatever the fuck they want to do with it.
Talking now,
motherfucker gonna be $300.
You talking now?
What you talking about? I could try. I want this shit to be affordable for people who. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can't control that. That's how the gang, that's how it works. Y'all know what's going on.
Oh no, that shit is a mess with.
So when you go on, to that's the resale market.
The resale
or is the people that's doing the tour got control of the ticket price?
It's both.
Nah, not really. They do to an extent, like to a degree, they got control over it. But they gonna be with the bullshit too. That's why I'm taking this step to gain as much control over this side of my career as I can, like on the touring side, because I built this shit up from the ground. I remember going to Oakland, California with 80 people at my concert in 2019.
Yeah.
To fast forward, 18,000. So I built this shit up from the ground. So I can't just put this shit in your hands, man, and let you do it. You don't give a fuck about these people. You ain't never heard my song. You just want to make the money. You see the numbers.
Right.
You don't give a You putting random ass people on my tour because the numbers they doing and this shit don't even make sense.
It don't even make sense. Yeah.
Who is this girl?
Motherfuckers walking out with football helmets and shit.
I don't even know.
I told you.
You see what I'm saying? But
damn, that's towards Ari Lennox. That's towards Ari Lennox. Said, who is this girl? Joe Budden threw his little shot towards her. Cause y'all know she was kind of blaming Rod Wave, and it seemed like they ain't really got no relationship. That just came from the touring company that just randomly did that. He didn't ask for her personally. It seemed like to come on the tour. Damn, we covered that situation thoroughly as far as her issues with being on Rod Wave's tour. So it was the booking agency, the promoters. Wow, run that back one more time.
I can't just put this shit in your hands, man, and let you do it. You don't give a fuck about these people. You ain't never heard my song. You just want to make the money. You see the numbers.
Right.
You don't give a fuck. You putting random ass people on my tour because the numbers they doing and this shit don't even make sense.
It don't even make sense. Yeah.
Who is this girl?
Walking out with football helmets and shit.
I don't even know.
I told you.
You see what I'm saying? But it's just people care about numbers, and I built this shit up from the ground. So that's when I'm taking the steps I'm taking.
So let's do a walk down memory lane, man. This is when Ari Lennox was on tour with Rod Wave and someone threw a water bottle at her.
Shades like that, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's the right. Who did it, bitch? Who fucking did it? Right. Come here, bitch. Come here. Let's do it. Come here, bitch. You a pussy. That's right. You'll never even be as good as a pussy. That's right. That's right, bitch. You're dumb. You're weak. You'll never be.
Now, at that point, people was already wondering why she was on the tour. Her fans was pissed off with Dreamville, but she took responsibility, saying that Rod Wave reached out to her. You just heard him say he didn't reach out, he didn't offer it. It was a touring company. He didn't even know who she was. But at first, she was being nice about the situation, but she did speak about the difference in the music, saying her music was much more happier while speaking with Angela Yee.
Now on tour with Rod Wave, so how's that going?
Oh, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It is, because I'm opening up for young people, and they like, you know what I realized? I think my music is a little too happy, and I mean no shade,
Right.
but it's too like pressure and like, you know, like his is like different. So I think the people are just like, what the hell is this happy shit on here?
Okay, now I can see what you mean by that. Because I will say what I love about you also are your ad-libs.
Oh, thank you.
And I think it's like you just say stuff that you're like, I would say that too. And it's kind of funny.
Oh.
You know, so it lightens it up, but it is like
I
real.
think it's
but
light. But the crazy thing is I can relate to Rod. Like, I'm very emo inside. I'm very emo, but it's weird, like, when it comes to music. Well, some of my songs are emo, like
I was
Whipped
going to say
Cream.
you express it differently.
Yeah, I think I express it differently. I wish I could tap in the way he does and, like, have such amazing impact in that way of, like, where depressed people can relate to me in that way. I think it's very powerful. He's a very powerful person. But yeah, I'm afraid to dive, I think, as deep as he dives into like his pain.
Right.
I do feel like I have walls and guards up. I feel like if I were to dive too deep, like, you know how people go low? I'm the person who goes to hell. Like, I don't know no limits. I'm extreme.
Drag
like,
me to hell.
Yes, I'm drag me to hell. I'm talking about the darkest shit you ever heard,
Right.
very explicitly.
Now, when she finally got off the tour, she was much more candid while speaking about her experience with Rod Wave's fans.
Everybody else ain't necessarily welcoming and understanding to every type of music, whether you get it or not. Like, I don't pay to go to a show and like plot on ways to attack or antagonize or disrespect an artist that's on stage. Like, that's just not my MO. But whether I'm like this super fan or not, you know, whether I listen to your music or not, like, I'm just paying attention to everything, you know? So to be treated like that is, I mean, I'm not the first. I mean, there's tons of people who have experienced like violence and disrespect. I mean, I was on that stage and people would have, you know, shit on their screens saying next, like, and I can't deal with shit like that. I'll f you off. I'll curse you out. I don't play that because I would never do that to you. I would never let anyone do that to you. It's one thing to hate me, like, that's fine. Like, you hate me, but it's another thing to be like, get this bitch off stage, or like have your little signs, or like assault me. Like, it's just like, what is this aggression? Like, you're that pissed. But it's also like, thank you, because there's a lot of bills that I caught up on, so thank you. But it's like, whew, the disrespect. It was a lot for like 2.5 months, like knowing I didn't have to do it. Like getting my wardrobe stolen. It was just a very hard 2.5 months. Very, very, very hard. And it was very lonely too. But I thought it would be a good idea, you know, like I always imagine like myself, like, you know, I asked my agents, like, can I open up for Red Hot Chili Peppers? Can I open up for Little Dragon? And I remember my agent telling me, like, you know, well, these things have to make sense. And so when this offer came about, like, I was just like, it was kind of like similar to that, where it was just like, you know, this, of course I would love to do it. Like, this is a great time, a great opportunity to like show people I can really sing and like get some fans. I was wrong. And now I get why, no, it does not make sense to open up for anybody. I don't care who you are. I'm sorry. For anyone. It just doesn't matter. Well, I don't know. Maybe it will matter. Maybe there are fans that are sweeter than other fans, but that type of music, I'm good. I'm good. And it's f***ed up, but it is what it is. It's a certain type of energy where people are just disrespectful as hell. I've watched it with Rico Nasty, same shit. Like, there's a certain type of fan base that you're like literally aggressive. I'm okay. I'm good. Like, I gotta worry about getting touched. And I'm just here doing a job like that you're actually paying. Like, you're paying for me to do my job right now. Like, I'm good.
So the Joe Budden podcast was covering this moment, and they was having a lot of flagrant things to say about it. Y'all know Joe and Ari have had a back and forth before, but this was Ari's response to Joe's coverage.
I don't know what Joe's gross ass said, but, you know, I don't know how much more I can take. Next time, I'm gonna sue his disgusting, most likely limp dick ass. I'm literally at the wit's end with this stalker.
Okay, so that's why Joe had the energy he had while speaking to Rod Wave. And hey, that's that right there. Let's get back to the interview.
Do you think that the powers that be, whoever that may be, don't attack me, do you think they look at that as waging a war?
What you mean,
like if you have begun taking steps to take your touring into your own hands,
you enemy now.
And if you're making 14 mil off the merch, we already know what the gate. We already know what's going on.
That's why when you start doing shit like this, a lawsuit ain't as an artist that, or to the normal people who looking at it, the consumer may say, "Oh damn, that's an L or that's a bad thing." But to me, I understand it. It better be a law. Y'all, these folk making some crazy shit. They better sue.
Is that?
But when you taking steps that I'm taking to you know what I'm saying, what I'm finna do is like, yeah, they should be. But these folk did. I let y'all folks in the business, y'all made money twice, back to back. 40s and 50s, y'all took home. Ain't got on. If 2 million come through the door and I walked away with 1, how the hell y'all bust up $1 million? Y'all ain't did nothing but rent the building.
Right.
Out of here, man. So yeah, it better be a war. It should be a war. You talking about 30 and 40 and $50 million at a time that these folks taking home. So yeah, it should be a war. It better be. If it ain't right, if it ain't one.
Is that part of the thinking? And we all just read the headline of the tour dates. We pulling out of this many dates and this, but is that the thinking behind it? Like, yeah, okay, y'all folk keep playing with me.
Yeah, but war is war, man. I come from war. Think about war every day, all day, on every level. Ain't never been scared to go to war with nobody. It is what it is. Cause ain't nothing I ain't ever did, nothing I can't stand up on. So we can go to war. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how the shit work. But we learned that even where I come from, like my background, the hand I was dealt, like you got to go to war sometime. So even in business, shit, you got to go to war sometime. But I ain't did nothing wrong. This shit me and my uncle built from the ground up. Right. Y'all folk got an idea and a business idea.
Right.
Y'all folk trying to build y'all company to sell it for 100 and 200 million. Y'all don't give a about me.
Goddamn right.
Y'all just doing numbers. Y'all don't give a fuck about my fans or these folks standing out in the cold. These folks spending their last October, November, December, Christmas money on tickets and shit. Y'all don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
Y'all trying to build y'all company with me and 3-4 other artists like me and sell it for 200-300 million.
Facts.
Try to lock me. I'm gonna be somewhere 3-4 years down the line, still stuck in a slave deal, and y'all somewhere gone. I'm working for some whole other folks who y'all done sold this shit to.
Yo, it's great to hear niggas like him at
26 years old.
Ain't doing that, not me.
When you see niggas like him at NBA have that understanding of how this business is working and be able to take that level of control, like that's something that we wish we would have had back then and had an understanding. It's fire to just hear y'all speak that way, because y'all really gonna be leading the charge for the next generation to now see what y'all doing and feel like, you know what, that's how we need to move with these labels, because at this point they ain't doing nothing for niggas.
I know Live Nation hate niggas like him because they bringing in so much money on their own. And Live Nation not getting none of that. Unless they just, get it from owning the venues, just renting out the venues. That's crazy. Hell no.
It's labels and companies, period. If you understand, like, as an artist, like, if you think about the three components to business, you got the structure of a business, you got the finances, and then you got the influence. Me as an artist, I'm the influence.
Right.
But the fact that I was able to make the money, I got the paper. And the fact that I got the influence, I get anybody on the phone, I can get the I can't pay for what's in your brain, but I can hire you, I can let you make some money and obtain your structure. So ain't nothing we can't do. To my sports management, distribution company, publishing company, touring company,
merch,
merch.
Yeah.
This shit I'm already was doing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing that I can't do. I already got the bread. They gave it. I hustled for it and put it up.
Right.
Ain't do nothing done. I put it up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
and I'm the influence. You see what I'm saying? These folk.
They come to see you.
So instead of letting you as a company go borrow some money and put some structure together and come give me a couple dollars for my influence.
You go borrow the money you did.
No, I'm gonna go pay.
I'm gonna use my money, my influence, and my the people I done met over the business, and just like Mainstay Films, my partner Brett, like the movies and shit we doing and shows and shit we writing. You been in Hollywood for 6 years, my brother, learning this shit. Guess what? You know a set from everything. You know the key gripper, the makeup. You know the assistant doctor. You know everything.
Right.
So a friendship. Let's have a partnership. I got the paper. I can get anybody on the phone with my influence, and we can sell this shit. And your structure, what you got in your brain, we can put it together, and we can do anything.
That's amazing.
Not me going to Hollywood and somebody giving me a check and working me and slaving me, and when they done with me, they can go sell it and do whatever. Nah, hell no.
As a fellow Florida nigga, I'm always happy to see Florida niggas not cold switch, but still be smart as. This nigga even said key grip. When he said key grip, I'm like, okay, he's levels deep into understanding the industries that he's trying to go into. Everything he laid out let me know he's super confident in the way that he's going to approach this business, and it's going to make sense. Everything is going to work out because he understands the mind state. Even when it comes to getting sued, he ain't crying about it. He is pissed off as far as the headlines that's going out there, but he expected a war. Hey, boy, see, Rod Wave, he got a good head on the shoulders, man. Shout out to Florida. Yeah, but all right, let's keep it pushing. So they keep talking about these the merch thing. I did see this headline once again. I'm watching these flips for the first time with y'all. Let's see what he's saying. They talking about with his merch shit.
And he wasn't really like hip to the business, like we learned the shit together, and he was kind of breaking it down to me like, no, them folks ain't. No, we don't need them no more. We can go.
Show me the plug.
I don't.
Yeah,
you know what's
got
show me the plug.
You know what's
crazy?
You go buy a watch and go buy a car. You can go buy your own clothes and pay these folk to print it up, pay these folk to transport it, and we gonna do that. And I went from 200,000 to 14 million, just taking control of my own merch.
Nice.
See what I'm saying?
And your uncle wasn't just street smart. Your uncle, he's just smart.
just hustler,
He's
though.
smart. That's just smart.
business
Like
smart. You just
we
change
title that
product.
all the time as street something. If you smart, you smart, man.
How
But
you
know,
dealing with the
people always
transition?
say, like, if you can make it in the street, you can make it
Yeah, true.
anywhere.
Yeah, you just-
if you could get away, if you can make $1 million in the street illegally, you can
100%
your
figure
brain
it out,
can
yeah.
work.
100 million.
Yeah.
Even on his paperwork, like the judge saying, like, this dude is like, we followed this dude for 4-5 years. His brain, the way he organized this,
You basically
he could have did anything he wanted to
running a
do.
business, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
500
That's
companies.
he got the leadership role, because it's just like, you could have did anything you wanted to do, bro. Your brain worked. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it's just business, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Joe, you got
As
some
an
heartburn off
artist.
that 14 million.
I can't believe y'all was able to still keep talking. 14 million off
Yeah.
just
That's
the
just
merch.
That's not
just
surprising,
but
though.
it's so many it's so many business inside of business. Like as an artist,
sure.
I'm just on the stage rapping and
Having a good
and
time.
I'm caught up in the rock star, and all these folk got businesses off of me.
Right.
Yeah, that
See
you
what
don't
I'm
even
saying?
get to participate in.
Like you just
Yeah.
like, hey, here go $5 million, and yeah, okay, I quit. Let me get that.
Literally,
these
you know
folk
they
done
made
made
20.
17.
Yeah, they done made 21
Ain't
million.
did nothing.
Right.
Even if they made $2 million, shit, they got. Even if they made $2 million, shit, they got 5, 6, 7 of you.
Right.
Cause every artist just on the stage bouncing around or just in the rock star
Happy
in the
getting- yeah,
moment,
getting short.
You see what I'm saying? It's cool, and it's free game right here, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I did not expect to get this much game from even being a fan of Rod Wave. I ain't expect to get this much game from listening to the interview. And I know other people, like, once again, I say I love, as a fellow Florida nigga, I love like hearing someone that talk like someone that's from around the way. Say what he's saying while doing this content, because it's like I'm just listening to a homie talk. Alright, so Rod did put out this post right here. Effing project hurt so bad, bruh, but I'm gonna give it to y'all. So people was clowning him about always being sad and shit, alright? There was a time in an interview with Joe Budden, asked him about that, you feel me?
Looking in the mirror, like, I don't want to capitalize off this shit, but this how our relationship started. This how it's gonna stay.
Right. Pardon my ignorance. Do you have happy songs?
That's what I was about to ask.
See, cause shit like that'll make you be like, I don't want to be the sad nigga. Every time I walk in the room and bitches like,
I was gonna say,
but the answer question not. Bro, I even told my girl one time, like, damn, like this shit, the music hard, but I don't want to keep being the.
So like you're a prisoner to that. You're a prisoner to that title at that point.
But I feel like the concerts and the shows and shit, like it's like I'm the like this shit showed me like it's people who
you're a superhero
with this shit.
Yeah, true.
And I can't just because I'm feeling away, but it's people who don't understand it, and I'm not finna break it down every time I bump into somebody. Like,
it was a double CD,
bro, I'm not sad every time you see me. I'm not.
Yeah,
look though.
Does that keep you as a slave to?
You feel?
Does that keep you at when I?
Because I had to tell people, like, when I made the song, that's how I was feeling.
Mm-hmm. You sit next to the second saddest rapper of all time.
You heard the song 8 months later. Like, I don't even.
You over it now? Yeah.
I'm good.
What he's saying is part of why I didn't. And me retiring, I didn't want to perform no more because how I felt recording the song is not how I felt at the time of the show.
Right.
And it was bringing me down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like the album came out,
Okay, so alright, but he does have some songs that's upbeat though. He got a lot of songs upbeat, different vibes, not just being sad. Alright, so when asked about how he categorizes music, this was his response right here.
Just hip hop.
It transcends hip hop.
So, do you get mad at people categorizing music?
No, you can do whatever you want. I don't really get into that shit. You can call it what you want.
Right.
You can make you feel how you want. It's okay. I'm cool
Just listen
with it
to
now.
it.
But it's good music. It's great music because it got a story. It sound real good. I'm trying to package it to where people can accept it. But it's never not gonna be a story. It's never not gonna be a part of what a nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, he's one of the leaders when it comes to soul trap. I did read that they categorize your
soul
music.
trap.
Yeah, soul trap.
Because it has like a trap
because
type
you
of
sing
bass
rap
shit,
and
but,
yes,
coming from the soul. Like,
I didn't even know. Oh,
I've been reading that. Yeah. What can we expect from your new album? I know there's a lot of growth.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of growth. It's a whole lot of growth on that shit. I feel like past from last lap to now, it's been a real like roller coaster. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is the longest you probably took between albums too, right?
Yeah. Like
usually like one a year at least.
Back to back.
Yeah.
That was intentional, or you was it just, needed a break?
Yeah, because I was so caught up in like, you know, at one point in time, me and Taylor Swift was the only person to drop a fourth #1 album back to back, or third number, or 6 platinum albums.
This ain't
just some dude.
So I wanted me and Michael Jackson was on the balcony. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to break that record this year and be like,
he's been gone.
No, Joe, he's vamoose.
Yeah, it's always like that. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know.
This nigga's gone. Hey, all right, just out of curiosity. Hey, how many records you sold, nigga?
Shit, I don't even know, man. That shit be
a
lot, nigga.
Total, like lifetime.
A bunch.
25 million streams, something like that.
25 what?
Billion streams.
You said with a B?
Yeah, what the
His face.
But what's so? Nah,
Rod, you ever think you would be this big?
Yeah, this shit a real blessing though, man. But what's so unique about this journey that I'm on? Like this shit, this shit just started like in 2020. Like it's 2025.
Yeah,
you know?
that's crazy.
So the fact that we was able to do all that in that time, dog, is.
And now you understand in business, so you a double-edged sword.
I found the answer to that question. That's what I'm looking for.
Let me hear
What's the answer?
Rod Wave has sold over 65 million digital copies in the United States so far. Additionally, his catalog has more than 60 million digital units sold, streaming plus downloads.
Yeah,
listen, I got this slap that got to open. I got this. Right. I got a little too.
Taking to 16, right?
I've been working on. God,
Crazy.
That
is insane, bro.
Yo, congratulations, boy. Shit is a blessing.
That's fire.
Shit is a blessing. You feel like heavy niggas got a cheat code?
Oh no.
Hey, this boy enjoying this interview though. He enjoying that shit. That boy kick back, laid back. It's cool to see him enjoying and speaking as much like Imani said. But I think the reason why his album sells so well is the consistency. One, I told y'all before, I don't like people dropping that often. But at the same time, he's being pure. He's telling real experiences in his music, and they're connecting. His music is connecting, and it's good music. So he can drop often as long as his music has some substance to it. So he's able to continue to, tap into new experiences for different people. And that's one thing that hits. And he has a sound. He's sticking to it, and his fans love his sound. Like we were saying in the other clip, they came to him for a thing. Their relationship started with one thing. He's not going to just continue to switch up on them. It'll be a very, very rare moment where I would say, oh, this person sounds the same on all their songs, or, oh, they got the same flow. It's very rare that I would do that. It's very rare because growing up, Bone Thugs and Harmony had the same damn flow most of their damn songs. DMX, although he'll switch it up every once in a while, but he had his go-to flows, his sounds, the way he rap. Like, people had their sounds. Ludacris, he'll switch it up from time to time, but he had his go-to shit. He had his go-to sounds. Now the producers, you want the producers to switch things up, and they'll stretch things out a little bit more, but they had their sounds. Jeezy had a sound. Gucci Mane had a sound. Hot Boys, Cash Money, they had their sound. Artists had their unique sound, and they use their sound as much as possible. Nowadays, people copy people so much, so that's not that many unique flows. Now, I don't want to mud it, so y'all can go ahead and check out the full interview on Patreon, but one more clip. Right here, he talk about Drake and his influence.
Fuck with, I'm saying, Free. I fuck with, I'm saying, Free. I fuck with, Drake, fuck with. I just like the good music, man.
It's so crazy how our generations is so far, because when he say old music,
I'm thinking,
he's saying Drake, and my brain, I'm waiting for him to say like Patty or somebody like
Marvin Gaye.
But for him, that's older music.
Man, I got Drake CD when I was I got a song on my album called Take Care, and I dedicated it to just that album, because I remember I got that album for Christmas, you see what I'm saying? So to me, this shit, oh man, nigga been in the game running shit for 15 years. I saw when this nigga was on the corner with bro talking and shit, I've seen that shit. Yeah, so
I forgot what I was looking at recently, but it was something something to that effect, where it's like, damn, Drake came out 15 years ago. That's for us, Steely Dan or Marvin Gaye or something. You know what I mean?
It ain't that often when we were born and we was young.
Yeah, when we were
comeback season, he had close to 20.
Yeah, exactly. So that's damn near some Motown shit compared to when we were
20 years, man. I'm 26.
And dominant 20 years, not no off and on, dominant.
Right there, it ain't went nowhere. He's still right there. That shit crazy.
What's your favorite record to perform?
My favorite.
What's your favorite song of yours? Both.
My favorite song of mine is "Invisible Scars" by Rod Wave. My favorite song to perform, probably "Iran." I like the song "Iran." It just made me feel so I remember where I was when I made it. I remember where I was when I heard it back. I remember when I first performed it. It just reminded me of a happier. It's just a happier time, Even because my uncle had just died and had so much shit going on. So, and that was the last song I put on last album. So you could just hear all the dark shit, and then at the very end of the album, it gets so bright. I like that song.
I ain't gonna lie, when I type in the first 3 letters to your songs, them shits pop right up. Them shit.
Oh, ain't nothing hitting.
No.
Is the new album done?
And it's a lot of shit titled Invisible, but your shit come right to the top. I gotta start checking this nigga street.
Oh, now they up there.
Yeah, this that gas right here.
Let me hear what's going on, man. See if I'm picking up what he putting down. This sound happy.
So I'm saying, got a lot of happy songs, but y'all know I can't play. We gotta skip past this part because of the copyrights.
Guy's out of here.
Yeah. He's been out of here, Joe. You're late.
No, Joe. He's out of here.
You're late.
Hey,
he's going.
I'm here to tell y'all.
Been at it.
All right, man. So to all the Rodarius fans out there, that one was dedicated to y'all. That one dedicated to y'all. Shout out to my boy Tay. You know, shout out to y'all out there, man. So he talked this talk and all that good shit. But listen, I just want to come and experience this with y'all. These are my first time seeing these clips, and that's that right there. Not much more to it, man. Just having a pure reaction with y'all and just being vibing. But hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend and all that good shit. But let me know what you got to say in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.